If your car can't outrun a horse, you'd never make it in racing history. But hey, everyone starts somewhere. Imagine a time when the idea of a car even keeping up with a horse was mind-blowing. Back then, the world was just getting used to the idea of machines replacing muscle, and the thrill of speed was only just beginning to capture people's imaginations. Let's take a wild ride through time and see how race cars went from clunky, slow-moving contraptions to the crazy, fast, high-tech machines we see today. The journey from vintage to velocity is packed with innovation, daring drivers, and a relentless pursuit of speed. It all started in the late 1800s, when the very first car races looked more like a slow parade than a speed showdown. These early races were more about proving that cars could actually move than about breaking any speed records. Crowds gathered in their finest hats and coats, marveling at the noisy, sputtering machines as they crawled along dusty roads. Picture this: cars that topped out at 10 miles per hour. That's barely faster than a brisk walk. But for the inventors and drivers of the time, it felt like flying. Every extra mile per hour was a victory, and every race was a test of both man and machine. But drivers were hooked, and soon, inventors pushed for more speed. Workshops buzzed with excitement as engineers tinkered with engines, experimented with lighter materials, and dreamed up new ways to go faster. The spirit of competition was alive, and the race to build the ultimate speed machine had officially begun. By the roaring 1920s, pit crews and mechanics became just as important as the drivers themselves. Every tweak and tune-up could mean the difference between victory and defeat. Races grew more intense, and the crowds grew larger, hungry for the spectacle of speed. By the 1930s, race cars got sleeker. Think long hoods, skinny tires, and engines that roared louder than a crowd at the finish line. Aerodynamics started to matter, and designers began shaping cars to slice through the air. The races became faster, more dangerous, and way more exciting. The famous Bugatti Type 35, that thing was the superstar of its day. With its lightweight frame and powerful engine, it dominated races and captured the hearts of fans everywhere. It wasn't just a car, it was a symbol of speed, style, and innovation. Fast forward to the 1950s, Formula One changed everything. Suddenly racing wasn't just about who had the fastest car, but who had the smartest team, the best strategy, and the most daring driver. The world watched as technology and talent collided on the track. Suddenly cars had massive wings, wild colors, and enough horsepower to make your head spin. Engineers experimented with downforce, turbochargers, and new materials, pushing the limits of what was possible. The sound of engines screaming down the straightaway became the anthem of a new era. We're talking legends like Ferrari, Mercedes, and Lotus, each one chasing glory and new records. These teams became household names, and their rivalries fueled some of the most unforgettable moments in racing history. The pit stop became a high-speed ballet, with crews changing tires and refueling in seconds. Every detail mattered, and the margin for error was razor-thin. Today's race cars look like spaceships on wheels. They're built for maximum speed, safety, and efficiency, with designs that seem straight out of science fiction. Carbon fiber bodies, hybrid engines, and computers that control almost everything. Modern race cars are rolling laboratories packed with sensors and data systems that help teams squeeze out every last bit of performance. Engineers now monitor every aspect of the car in real time, from tire pressure to engine temperature, making split-second decisions that can win or lose a race. But the heart of racing? Still the same. It's about courage, skill, and the unbreakable bond between driver and machine. No matter how much technology evolves, it's the human spirit that drives the quest for speed. It's all about pushing limits and going faster than ever. Every record broken inspires the next generation to dream even bigger. So next time you see a race car zoom by, remember, you're not just watching a machine. You're witnessing a century-long story of passion, innovation, and the relentless pursuit of speed. You're watching over 100 years of adrenaline-fueled history. Every lap, every turn, every finish line crossed is a tribute to the pioneers who dared to go faster. Follow for more high-speed stories, only on Dose of Opinions. The race never ends, and neither does our fascination with speed.